coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago. Coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ready? Cougar 19, 70 Ranger. Mike 4.
On 1st and 10, Parker. Being chased out left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
7's a Mike. Mike 7. Double dog. Trap 60. 7's a Mike. Hey, check. Boot. Mike 7.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And going deep for Hill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Wait, 20. Second. You're not ready.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Switch gears, switch gears.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Watch the slant. Check 48's the cover.
On play action, now Brady. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
56 to Mike.
McCaffrey able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They'll try and run it in with Burton. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Wait, that's 53! 6, right there, 56. Nice, sweetheart. Rip!
Throw left side complete. That's Marshall. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah. Good job.
Terrace Marshall, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Here we go, sack. 19, Tiger. So we got man. Mike. 19 Lions. 42, check. Mike 42. Right here. Mike 42. Here we go. Hey, Mike's 42.
Off play action. Parker. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Mike 4.
To throw is Parker. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He's got the first down here inside the 30, and he takes it all the way down to the 22.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Mike 4. Got to do better. Warrior 70. Mike go.
Parker now on first down. And he'll find Akins there, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice hit, boy. Hey, watch it, watch it.
On second down, Kamara. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Man left, man left. 3 down, 3 down. Mike 4.
Back to throw. Parker. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
4 down, 4 down. Mike 7.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Mike 7.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Gets it quickly out to Marshall. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, Brady. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Wait, 20! You need 3 Linda! I'm coming after you! Hey, Alabama,
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try to cover him before he gets going?
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Shift! Cover! Shadow!
Play action. Now it's Brady. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Trimble. Touchdown!
Let's go!
Tommy Trimble. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
All day. 70 Lions. 19 tight.
Off the play fake. Parker. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Panther 60. Panther 11.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike Ford. All day.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
102 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Now a run with McCaffrey. Oh, spinning away. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
You got him.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Get him, boys.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got room. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own team.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Now Parker to throw on third down. Open man is the tight end Troutman. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. Nike 18. The pass. 3-3. Kid 21. Kid 21. Let's go, defense.
Parker throwing on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. You better be afraid of me. Mike 4. Buffalo 18. Punt. Mike 4. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Mike 4, Mike 4. Blue Dan, Blue Dan. Mike 4. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check the backer, check the backer. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's second and a yard.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 155 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. McCaffrey muscles him off. They find some open field here. And all the way down to the 12. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Check 9, check 9. Shift 72.
To throw, it's Brady. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
Check 56.
I smell fear in that offense.
Brady. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Mike 56.
Hey, 56.
Shotgun now for Brady. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Back him up. Back him
Brian
up.
Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you have extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Mike 4. Man out, man out, man out, man out. Mike 4, Mike 4. Woo-hoo.
Here's Parker throwing on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Watch the pass, watch the pass.
Here's Brady. That caught by Tremble. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Wait, 20. 6, right there, 56. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
On play action, it's Brady. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
53. 56. 3 buzz. Mike 56.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
29, Alpha. Keep it up, defense, keep it up, guys. 56 to Mike, boys, 56, check 56. Here we go, D.
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Trying to lay one up deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return. Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky.
To throw is Parker on 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
Off play action. Parker. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Parker now to throw on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Mike 4, Mike 4. Hey, let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's complete to Troutman, right side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
We want it. Come to my world.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Wait, that 53. Alpha. 53's Mike. Too little, cupcake. 72.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
56. Watch the screen. Pass. Cover, cover.
Here's Brady to throw.
56.
Dancing to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Brady. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 13 yards remaining on second down.
53, Mike 53.
He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Panthers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Brady going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. He hits more. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
380, cover. We ain't giving up nothing today.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check.
Go Bandit.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On first down, Parker. Throw left side, complete to Troutman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an injury.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Parker throwing on 3rd and long. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Troy Pride. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Wait, 20.
Right there, 56. Watch the slant. Right 50.
Hey, Alabama.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
Wait, 53.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. It's been a long day for you.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Panthers, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.